welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience the game for the first time. More Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky second chapter. Today is 7:30 or July 30. This is the 23rd stream. In my project, my long ongoing project to get through the, for the most part, the entire Legend of Heroes Trails series. Yeah, we are nearing the end, I believe, and we got into some pretty deep stuff. Yeah, thanks for being here. Having you here makes the stream more fun for me in general, and helps motivate and encourage me to actually stream and also just in general play and finish games I get rather than sitting in a backlog, sitting on a shelf or something like that. So I very much appreciate you being here. Um, and if you can interact, that would be fantastic. If not, just you being here is also awesome. Steam code thing is still going on. Info is below if you're interested. Yeah, hope your day's going well and staying safe and all that stuff and making the best of 2020. Alright, let's continue on. Chapter 6 on the Glorious. The Deck of the Glorious. Yeah, we are super deep spoiler territory. The Glorious is the flagship of the Ouroboros organization, or at least, at the very least, that's what we have been told, or what we kind of believe. It is a very large ship. I like big ships and I cannot lie. The other brothers can't deny. Okay. So yeah, just as a scale, this is kind of how big it is. And look who it is. Look who's in our party. And we should probably heal, Estelle. Oh, I need to, revive her first. Oh, he does have heals. Oh, I should have used this one. That's okay. I'm sure we'll get to use it, eventually. Oh, there's a thing right there anyway. Whoops. You are here. Um, we haven't fought anyone yet. Let's go and do that. Well, actually, we have. We know what these are. Yeah. We've logged these in the bestiary. Let's see how strong your standard attack is. Yep, it's deadly.
We're not done yet.
Hmm. Star rabbits. I think we already have that. Were you hoping somebody would come along and put more stuff for you to take? No, but that would be nice. Yes, he already has that on. We'll give him uh, that and um, that. Monsters appeared. Vanguard. Archaism made by the 13 factories. Has high combat specs, will self-destruct. Okay. Let's attack this. Uh, that hurt. Oh, damn it.
I'm sorry.
We're not done yet.
Dang it. Oh, well. Yeah. Ooh, 7 rings cane. Wear good shoes and you'll never see defeat. Eh. Eastern staff marked with the holy symbol of heaven and earth. Yeah. Okay. It's nothing. Hmm. Gate is shut tight.
Piece of cake.
Okay, that is blocked off. I mean, I could probably assume stuff like that, but I gotta double check. I gotta make sure there's, like, no loot left on the table, you know what I mean?
We're not done yet.
proxy puppet. You don't understand how hard it is to come up with 500 unique treasure chest phrases that are brimming with sarcasm. Yeah, it sounds like a challenge. Hmm.
We're not done yet.
Hey, what's up, Impulse? How's it going? I don't remember your name being that color. I'm doing alright, you know. Just same old, trying to endure 2020, whatnot. Same, yeah. Okay. Alright, looks like this is the only way left. This is... Oh, almost missed one. Oh, say, haven't we met before? Uh, okay.
We're good to go.
I gotta say, like, there has been, like, trailers of, Trails of Cold Steel, I think, 3 and 4 that have been released kind of recently. Gotta say, Estelle been looking pretty good. Very more, womanly. Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. Like I think 3 recently just came out, and then they um released the trailer for uh Trails of Cold Steel 4, which has I don't believe has a release date yet. Let's see, right door, left door. Or is it the same? Yep. And I'm not collecting for the Switch, but I may have gotten a Switch copy of Trails of Cold Steel 3 just for the like this. It has a like a lenticular like art card that comes with it that didn't come with the PS4 version, even with the collector's edition of the PS4 that was put out by NIS. So I may have picked that up just for that lenticular art card. Holy. Since when does an airship have its own landing port? Yes, the Crimson Ark, the Glorious, the pride of the society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. It can provide berthing to up to 12 smaller vessels. It's unbelievable. You do the same for stuff like that? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I got a bit of a collector's bug too, huh? Like, there's a few things that I kind of want to add to my collection. Like, if I could somehow, like worst comes to worst, I'll just print out like a picture, um, like look up a picture on the internet and print it out and like frame that. But what I would really like to do is for The Witcher 3. If you didn't know, Witcher 3 is made by CD Projekt Red, which is based in Poland, and in Poland, um, uh, Playboy Poland had on their cover Trish, Marigold from Witcher 3, and I would very much like to like buy that somewhere online and and import it. Like that's kind of unheard of, like putting like a fictional character on in Playboy. I don't think I've ever heard of that. And I always use that as a joke. Yeah, they had a game character. So if you've ever heard of the Witcher series, um, Triss Marigold from Witcher 3 is on the cover of the Polish Playboy. I don't know which issue, like what month, um, but yeah, it's there. You could just Google it. And I always use it as a joke, um, like in the debate of Triss Marigold versus Yennefer Vandenberg. I'm like, obviously Triss wins because she was on the cover of Playboy. I secured a ship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar farthest in. Got it. Yeah, cause I'm Team Triss. Like they're both cool. Yennefer's cool. She's a little bit too abusive. Abusive to Geralt, my boy Geralt. But it's like, that kind of like that kind of play fighting that couples kind of do. It's like it's too mean, too mean, too mean. I've heard some pretty good arguments on both sides for why. Oh no, he, he was meant to be with Yennefer because this and this. The Netflix show, yeah, I've seen that first season, and from what I hear, the second season is in production right now. Um, and speaking of Henry Cavill, you haven't watched it yet. I enjoyed it. I'm trying not to like, spoil it by like hyping it up too much or anything like that, but I thought it was very well done. Um, I thought he did a pretty good like scruffy Geralt like voice. I thought he did pretty good at that. I thought I don't want to say too much. Yeah, it's hard to find time for all the kind of stuff that there's too much content to consume. Video games, like Netflix TV series or whatever. Young voice, hee hee hee. You're a bit late, aren't you? Oh, I was gonna say something about Henry Cavill. That's right. I don't know if you saw it, but Henry Cavill actually posted a video of himself building a gaming PC on his Instagram, and it has some pretty baller specs. I think it was a fractal design case. It had a AMD Ryzen 9 3900 XT in it, I believe they said, and it had like a ROG Strix 2080 Ti, so pretty baller specs. Estimated around 5.2K. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I have a pretty baller PC too, but like all of the ballerness comes from the graphics card. Like I went all in on the graphics card to get one of the ballerness graphics cards, and then everything else is just kind of okay. Everything else is kind of like uh like I got like $5 case fans in it, but it matches. It's all blacked out, so it looks nice. It's just not the highest quality fans and stuff. And it's interesting. There was like interviews with him like when The Witcher was first coming, Witcher 3 was first coming out, and he's like, "Oh, so you're gonna play on like PS4 or Xbox? Which one do you like?" And he's like, "Oh, I actually like PC best." And people were like, "Oh, that's cool." And I heard a rumor that he was actually playing World of Warcraft when he got the call to play Superman, I think. You, Campanella. Joshua, how cold? You have that nice, long heart-to-heart with Loe, and you don't even stop by to say hello to your old friend Campanella. You heard that too? I didn't think you were still on the ship. Let me guess, you knew I was coming this way. Ha! Well, I am the one the Grand Master sent to observe the plan. It's my job to notice more than the others do, after all. Heh, it's impressive, though. You've changed quite a bit in the, what, half-decade since last we met? You've become much more of a man, hmm? And you literally haven't changed at all. Even your appearance is exactly the same, as though you haven't aged a day. Huh. Well, I make sure to never skip my daily skincare after all. I've heard you enjoy a good romp in the dress every now and then. Perhaps I could introduce you to some cosmetics. Tuh. Could you be any more aggravating? You were waiting here for us because you wanted to fight, right? Just fight us already. Ha! Oh my goodness, what a strong little girl. I'd wondered what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Wait, who plucked whose heart like... I forget myself, though. Your proper girlfriend is that bandit girl, isn't it? Oh, Joshua, you're such a stud. Nah. Way to like really like even if it wasn't intentional, like he really messed with like Estelle. Estelle went from like super elation to super like pissed off. That's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you even know about Josette, but either way, our abilities in combat should be about the same, and I doubt Estelle will just sit idly by. Do you still intend to stop us with force? Haha, no, that wasn't my intent at all. As I said, I am simply here to observe the plan unfold. I have no duty to impede you two directly. Wait, really? Then why bother waiting for us here? Ha, to say my farewells, of course. But you know, just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all. So I thought I'd help make your escape story a bit more riveting. What? The Pale Apache Flying Orbital Puppet? The Society already has working models? And so a new obstacle arises to block the reunited heroes. I mean, you just said you weren't going to impede. This is pretty impeding. Like, I don't know. How will this affect their legend? Let's find out. Okay, let's see if we can get a insta-kill on one of these. And then morale. Oh, he's too far away now. Let's do. A Hadouken on you. Let's do you. This. And then you. Man, that thing does not like Estelle. Let's do this. I'm sure I have some food that I haven't eaten yet. I need like 4,000 heal. Let's do this one.
We're good to go.
Learned recipe for 10 stack crepe. What does this one say? Pale Apache. Loaded with weaponry will self-destruct. Okay. Let's focus on magic then. What's this? Let's speed up ourselves. Uh, move over here. Mm, I don't know. This is always a good uh a good cost per damage attack. But let's just for lulz, let's see what this looks like. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else we got. See, look at that. 1200 damage.
Alright! We rule!
Hey. Ha, well done, well done. I expected no less of Joshua, but the Missy's really very good as well. Enough of your stupid messing around. Uh, how's it been going? How's it been streaming wise? Views and follow? Oh, I don't necessarily um, like, I know a lot of people like check their metrics and stuff like that. I haven't really had any like action in that front, but I'm not like concerned about that. I'm just concerned about like providing an interesting experience. And this is more for me. Like I don't expect to become like Ninja or anything like crazy like that. I'm just like playing these on stream because it helps force me to actually sit down and play the game. Because I'm always like, I get in this like panic mode. I'm like, I have this huge collection of games sitting behind me, and I have a pretty large like digital collection, like mostly on Steam. And I'm like, oh shoot, what do I play now? There's like I still want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like a massive game. Oh my gosh, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. That's a massive game. And I just get overwhelmed and I'm like, I don't know what to play. And I'll just kind of fall back into what I normally play. So like it's this is more for me. And like RPGs aren't usually the most interesting to watch because like you'd rather just play the RPG yourself, you know? It's not like constant action like a multiplayer game. But to me, like, even though there's no like, massive like, well, before like coronavirus, like people used to like line up like the night before to like get the next Call of Duty so they can be the first one to start their Call of Duty and start leveling up and stuff like that. There's no like lines for that for like most RPGs, but I love and you can't interact because there's no multiplayer. But I enjoy like what's happening right now. Like I'm just talking to you and like talking about the story, talking about the characters. Like I really enjoy picking people's brain and finding out like who their favorite characters are and like why they like them and what what they think about the story and stuff like that. To me, that's how I feel like um, RPG fans can get a sense of like you know community and stuff like that. Now, there's no need to be so angry. Anyway, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. What? Haha, well then. Well then, you two. Let's meet again, soon. He's gone. That's just a little escape trick he knows, don't worry about it. More importantly. Hey, you sure they came this way? Didn't you hear the sounds, idiot? No doubt about it. Estelle, we have to hurry. Right. Can I drive? Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched immediately. Got it. Are you sure there's not another reason why you want the door locked? Nah, he's not like that. Activation key recognized. Confirmation code entered. And we go. Uh, I'm opening the hatch via remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Okay. Estelle, are you gonna be a typical woman and be in backseat drive? I'm just kidding, of course. There's plenty of really good female drivers. It's them. Fire! Don't let them escape. Wow, that really dropped with the forcefulness. Like usually there's like a delay, right? If you drop something, like you've seen like videos of like bombs falling out of an airplane. Don't let that really had an intense drop to it. We're falling. It's fine. We'll correct shortly. There we go. Ugh, think they can just fly away? Hell with that. Sortie with the airships. We're going after them. Whoa, this is radar, isn't it? There's 3 lights getting closer, I think. Pursuers. We'll need to evade them somehow. Do I play Valorant or do I mostly play single player? I mostly play single player. Mostly RPGs. I play the full gambit of RPGs. I'll play like very traditional JRPGs, and I'll play like Western style open world RPGs like your Witchers, your Assassin's Creeds, and stuff like that. Um, I'm into the story. I'm into character, and to me the best format to experience those are in like single player open world RPGs. There are some cool single player stories in like shooters and stuff. Like even though there was very little like dialogue on behalf of the main character, I thought Doom 2015 or 2016 was an excellent single player game, and the way they told the story was just like these cool little like sort of like diaries that the monsters were telling, because the monsters were like they were describing the Doom guy as like this fearsome monster, so they were afraid of him. And the other things, the little things that the Doom guy did was like when the CEO guy was telling him, "Hey, be careful when you take out this power thingy," and the Doom guy just punches it and rips it out because he doesn't care. Like that's a great way to show and his character without actually him saying anything. You played a bit but haven't gotten around to finish it. Uh, Picked up on that very early. Oh, with the Doom guy's character, yeah. I thought also in that same year, I think Titanfall 2 came out, and that has a great story, and it has mechs, but also being able to go in and out, and I thought that was really cool. I have played multiplayer games though. I have played like I played a little Overwatch, a little bit of Battlefield and stuff like that, but I have been playing those kind of games less and less. Like if I want games that I can like pick up and play like really quickly, it's gonna be like indie games or like puzzle games. Um, like I've been having a lot of fun recently with just playing this like puzzle like this platform building game. Like it's called Portal Construction or something. So it's in the world of the Portal universe, but all you're doing is making this like stupid bridge to make these cars like drive across, and it gets like harder and harder to get them across. And I'll play for like 30 minutes and then I'm good and it's fun. We'll need to evade them somehow. Joshua, you know how to fly an airship? The basics at least. The ship doesn't have any armaments, however. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping that Estelle could like pull a freaking Star Wars where like he's flying the ship and I get to be like Luke Skywalker, like, manning the guns and shooting the TIE fighters. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Oh, great. Wait, why did you go for a ship with no weapons? This ship was undergoing maintenance, so the security was lighter. It was an emergency, so I didn't have time to be picky. That's fair. An emergency? You don't mean... You don't mean the fact that I was caught on the Glorious. Enough. We're going to be flying rough, so hang on to something. Ah. This is just a guess on what's going to happen, but I think all this commotion might attract the attention of the Liberalian Air Force, and like they're gonna come in and save us. I thought maybe the dragon might intervene, but the dragon said that it's not gonna intervene. Oh dang, that's some ace piloting. This is bad. They shoot like stormtroopers. That makes me remember that line in the first one where the stormtroopers tried to frame, what's it called? Sand people or something for like stealing some droids or stealing R2 and C-3PO. But then like Obi-Wan was like, only stormtroopers have this kind of precision aiming. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? No, not that line. I meant like, because you were talking about how they aim, and how Obi-Wan was like, only stormtroopers have that kind of precision aiming. But as like the viewer, we know that they shoot like terribly. Those guys chasing us seem pretty good. The pilots have been put through one of the Society's piloting focused enhancement programs, most likely. Oh, you recognize the line? Yeah. They won't be very good at adapting to the unusual, but for more common tasks like chasing down a ship, they are very good. I get it. They're like those guys from earlier. If they're bad at adapting, though, maybe we can cause some kind of accident. We're hit? No, wait, that wasn't our ship. Oh, it's the bandits. That's no way. The Bobcat, but why? Joshua. Joshua, you're on that ship, right? That voice, that voice. Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be out of Liberal by now. Hey, my brothers got all worried that you might run into a problem. So we've been shadowing that flying whale for a while. Really? Or, really? Who was the one begging us to follow Joshua, looking all worked up and ready to faint? Kyle? Enough, you two. Besides, we have a little payback to give the Society ourselves. Nice chatting, drop by again. Oh, no problem. If you gotta take off, I completely understand. I just appreciate you hanging out for however long you can. Have a great good day. Uh, we thought we could stick around here until we settled our other debt. I see. Thank you. You saved me. Yeah, you better be grateful. We've had an eye on you for a while and noticed you weren't firing back. There's some kind of problem? I had to take a ship with no armaments. It's proven to be a bit of an issue. I can imagine. What do we do then? Right then, we'll split them in two. You can probably lose one, right? One, no problem. It's a plan then. Blessings of Adios be with you. Joshua, take care, you hear me? The front of that ship kind of looks like that dude from G.I. Joe's mask. I'm not that big a fan of G.I. Joe, but it's like the head dude. What's his name? Whatever. Estelle, is anything else on the radar? Radar? Nope, all the lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them. Good. Awkward. Um, I gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. It's mostly because, Josette has feelings for Joshua, and it's like, they're not the worst people in the world. They're not like murderers or anything. They're just trying to make money to rebuild their family estate, which is not great, but you know, they're not murderers. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. But I suppose relationships between people aren't that simple. Ha, what's this all of a sudden, and why is your dialogue bubble shaking? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight, maybe they'll be friends, all kinds of stuff can happen. That's just how people act, you know? Yes. How people act was never very clear in the world I lived in. Oh. Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. But, even you had some good times with Loe and your sister, right? Loe told you about that, did he? It's true, I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. What? After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamel were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up being human and chose to become a puppet. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me aside and forced my sister to the ground. Oh. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister, and I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed onto the man's back. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, Did I have a talent for killing people even then? I'd never even been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes like I was being attacked by a wild animal. But there was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister, gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Loe was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Loe, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. I remember every detail, you see. But even talking about it like this doesn't make me feel sad. It's just a slight tugging at the heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you. No, I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I had learned happiness and joy with you, and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self is feeling. The empty void of the broken puppet that is Joshua Astray. Interesting that he chose to park it in the water. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be frank, you will only be a burden to me. So, you're a terrible liar, you know that? What? Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left, and now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left, the real reason, the one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken? You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never ever have? And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you? Or you'll hold me back, what? That's a bunch of lies, every single one, especially that last one. They aren't lies. This is like that song with like remix. No, Joshua, really, listen. I understand now. You're really, really scared. What? You think it's your fault that your sister died, and you'd never ever forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else was just pinned on afterwards. Ha, that's ridiculous. Weissman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. He took away my ability to feel it so that I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it, I'm not talking about something that's superficial. Joshua. You said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course. It's because I am a broken wreck of a human being. Nah, nope, nope, wrong-o. We aren't letting self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem, to get away from it. A lot of people do that. And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared, mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart. And you're lying to yourself about it. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right. But that can't... Why? Why can you... Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm Liberal's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Astray in the world. I know more than Weissman or Lowe even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Stop. But I need to say this. I I don't want to just be one more person you feel like you have to protect. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. That's not going to change even if you leave again, Joshua. It's what I have to do to be who I am. And so Joshua, let's make a promise. A promise? Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense the society throws at me, I won't die. So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore, I promise. Estelle, Why, how? I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. I could never even shed tears as an act, but now? It's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want. And I'll just hold you like this. Haha, that was a little embarrassing. Ha, no kidding. Oh, right. Here, let me return this. She's so adorable. She was like with her head down, like, and her hands behind her back, like walking up, like, here, let me return this. Oh, seriously, Joshua, this is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off on others without thinking, buddy. Yes, it was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? What kind of person? She was friendly to everyone she met. Kind of, kind of almost to a fault. and she had dignity born of humility. She and Loe, the Loe of back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child. Friendly, kind, and dignified. So she was kind of like Chloe then. Huh, it's a good comparison thinking about it. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. Estelle? Oh, nothing. Oh, speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick too, and not just me, right? You have some serious growling to do when we get back. Estelle, I do... If you say something like, "Oh, I don't have the right to go back," I'm just gonna drag you back by your hair, okay? Sure, you were Weissman's spy, but you didn't even know it, right? Even helping the bandits get their ship back was done to try and stop the society, right? If you tell Dad about the society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. Besides, even if you want to stop the society, you can't get back on that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster. And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned. I mean, even if you did destroy the Glorious, it wouldn't stop the society. And, um, did you even know that, like, Ren was trying to recruit Estelle and would have brought her on board? Like, it's not necessarily her fault that she got abducted. Oh. How did she get abducted again? Oh, right. They infiltrated that base and then put everyone to sleep. Yeah, sorry. Oh, wait, hold on. How can you say destroy the Gloria so easily? I know it's the society we're talking about, but were you really going to kill them all? It will take nothing less to stop Weissman and Loe. And even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious. For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You were going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. Heh. Ugh. You're all heh. Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? No, not at all. It's just that you have matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought possible. Oh, come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile still make my heart race? It's 'cause it's been a while, isn't it? Still gets me right there. Estelle? Hey, you got along pretty well with that tomboy, right? Tomboy? Oh, you mean Gisette. Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Understand each... Did you kiss her? What? Question, answer, give. Right. Of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Oh, good. Well, then... Can I request a do-over of that night? A do-over? Oh. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know. And it was all your fault that mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. Kind of inclined to agree with her. That does like I imagine that's something very important to a girl, and even to guys to an extent. And you know, you want to be able to cherish that memory, not look at it as something that was like robbed of you or was a disappointment. Like I I know of an instance where I want to try to say this. Let me think of a way where uh, someone was did not realize that about a certain woman's special day, and I could see that she was trying to give him subtle hints to go with the program. It wasn't like such a terrible thing, and it's mostly because the guy felt uncomfortable being in the spotlight. Um, but you can tell that, yeah, he didn't truly 100% get the hint. Like, can you like just suck it up and make this a special day? Like, you don't have to be in the spotlight the entire time. You just suck it up for like 10 seconds, okay? Estelle, she's like, I'm waiting. Estelle, I suppose I do. Hmm. Hey, Joshua. Ah. Oh, is that the what's it called? Is that the our sail? No, it's okay, it looked kind of different from beneath. Surprised they were able to find them. The tomboy. What heck, you got away too, huh? Huh, I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction, but I don't think they'd like grimy tomboys. Come on, Josette, don't start a fight. And it's funny because Estelle's pretty tomboyish too. Ugh. You won't object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer. Yeah, well, you guys did save us back there after all. So thank you, really. We wouldn't have made it without you. Ha ha! There's no need to thank us. Psh, I don't remember saving you. So just keep your thanks to yourself, okay? Okay. One of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, looks like. That aside, Ashtray, what are your plans now? Huh? We came to ask again if you wanted to come with us, but I'm thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh? Yes, forgive me. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, though, I will be traveling with Estelle. Joshua. Heh, I see. Oh, poor Josette. Oh, whatever. At least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come back to us. You'll always have a place on the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me an airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. Ha, thank you, Gisette. Don, Kyle, I owe all of you so much. Ha, that's our line. Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again someday. Alright, now to take that airship to the army so that they can take apart its tech and study it and mass produce it and then fight the society. Estelle, what is it? You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. You were captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way, the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. Yeah, that's probably part of the reason. I truly believe that they did want to try to recruit Estelle though. Like they probably felt like it wasn't a very good shot at it. Like she probably wouldn't go for it. But I feel like that's still a valid reason. Like it wasn't just so that Josh couldn't blow it up. Oh, and to be honest, Lowe probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the into the sea. I'm fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity at how weak I was, I mean. All of the enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they are all masters, far stronger than me, even Ren. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah, but I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I will walk with you until the very end. Joshua, I promise too, to the very end. I now pronounce you man and Chapter 6, the whereabouts of Bonds. End. Hey, achievement unlocked. Save. Esmel Lost Tower. So it's Blue Blanc. This is Blue Blanc. The device is in place. I await the beginning of the ceremony. This is Dire Wolf. All done here. Hurry up and get this started. I wonder what was the darkness and like how they recruited Luciola. Because like from the stories that, you know, um, Scheherazade told, like there was no trigger, like there was no thing like Joshua had that made him turn to darkness. At least we don't know of it. It wasn't told to us. This is Bewitching Bell. The beta is in place. Hee Ren here. Interesting that he's not as strong as Ren. Like, yeah, they made him like, well, so like the lore is that he's like built for stealth and assassination, so I guess he could defeat any of them if he was able to get the jump on them, but like surely he's had more training, so he should like it would, I don't know, like wouldn't he be on par? Like just raw power wise? I don't know. Cuz he was saying that he was like on par with Campanella, but I guess Campanella is sort of like specialized like him. So like Campanella is not as strong in raw power as like Ren either. I'm ready, so we can start whenever. The moment is upon us. Let us begin stage 3 of the plan. Oriole, sealed in the darkness where Septium's light does not reach. May you guise upon our poor material world through your gospel. Gaze upon these four pillars. They are the final shackles that bind you. Simple they may appear to be, but know that their purpose was long shrouded by the decree of man. With hands which bend the will of all, reveal their true form. I mean, does he really have to do that speech, or can he just say, "Open sesame"? It's sort of like the Dragon Balls. You gotta have a speech to summon the dragon. Ladies, gentlemen, our blessed celebration is ready. Now go, enjoy it to your fullest. Excellent. We, the enforcers of our Ouroboros, by order of an Anguise, we shall now liberate you of your shackle, or liberate you of your shackles. Chapter 7: The Tetrasilic Towers. Gronso Castle. And that is the situation as it stands, and all of the information I gathered while aboard the Glorious. This is like looking into the maw of madness. To think, a monster of of a ship like that has intruded into Liberal. What could they possibly plan to do with something that so powerful? Unfortunately, I did not manage to learn all the details of the gospel plan. I do know that they've already begun the next phase of it, though. They said the third stage of the plan was getting ready to start, but that's about it. The situation is grim. General Morgan, has the army begun to plan a response? These two, as might be expected, contacted Cassius last night before coming to us. At his suggestion, I put the entire army on a state of high alert. We have the entire aerial fleet in the air patrolling the width and breadth of the kingdom now, Your Majesty. I see. Very good. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much for your hard work. No, it's nothing. We just did the right thing, you know? To be honest, I should have approached you much earlier. I apologize for my earlier behavior, especially the theft of the airship. Wait, Joshua. It's alright, Estelle. I'm prepared for whatever punishment they deem fit. Your Majesty, what shall we do with him? Yes, I believe we will have to bend the letter of the law to match its spirit in this case. In light of all the information on the society you have brought us, Joshua Astray, I am willing to pardon you for your past deeds. Really? But, Your Majesty... It is alright, Joshua. To be honest, an orphan of Hamel deserves a far greater recompense than a queen's simple discretion. Oh, as I imagined, you do know that I knew of the massacre and have remained quiet about it until now. What? What do you mean? The Hundred Days' War began with a furious declaration of war from Erebonia to Liberl. It was given on the basis that the butchery at Hamel was conducted by Liberl's armed forces. However, as a condition of the treaty that ended the war, the Empire retracted the accusation, on the grounds that neither side would ever, under any circumstances, speak of Hamel again. Just like Loe said. Once I considered the circumstances, I could, if vaguely, see what had happened in the Empire. However, even though Cassius's counterattack plan had gained us significant victories, Erebonia had not committed the bulk of its military to the invasion of Liberl. If they returned with the greater part of their army, after that, I agreed to their conditions. Oh. I chose to prioritize my nation's safety over the pursuit of the truth. I destroyed any hope the victims, who were lost in the shadows, had for justice. Those words that Lieutenant Lawrence, that Leonhard said to me, "You are hardly qualified to feel pity for me." He was absolutely correct. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, please, do not blame yourself. You had no connection to the massacre, and the safety of your entire nation was at risk. As a ruler, you made the right decision. Joshua. This land of Liberl is my home. It is the place that mended my broken heart. I don't hate you for choosing to protect it, Your Majesty. I thank you for it. Joshua, yeah. Thank you, Joshua. To hear you say that feels as though a burden was lifted from my shoulders. Estelle, Joshua. So Erebonia declared war. Uh, but they said it was Liberalian forces? Yeah, because Hamel was like a border town, but it was technically Erebonian. But they said that the people who did the massacre admitted it was like a trick to start the war. But was it that, or did they just get like forced to say that? And because I don't think Queen Alicia would actually like send her army and start a war like that. So I'm willing to believe that, yeah, it was like a setup to start war. Ah, everyone. Estelle, I'm so glad you're safe. And Joshua, you're both back. You're both back. Chloe, Tita. Hi guys, sorry to make you worry. Really, you two, the way you behave can drive a woman to drink, you know. Heh. Still though, good to see you brought back our little runaway after all. Shara, Agate. And Joshua doesn't have those like dead eyes anymore. Like those cold eyes, like they've warmed up again. Glad to see you two are back. Heh, I'm certain this too must be the divine guidance of Adios. Sorry for all the fuss. Young man's voice. You dang well better be. Who's this? I can't think of anyone who talks like that and is a young man. Oh, of course. He's not that young. Like he's young. He's a young like he's not like a seasoned adult. How old did he say he was? He was like late 20s or something like that. Oh, Kevin, I gotta tell you, Estelle, when you got snatched up, I just about flipped out in every direction I could. Seriously, don't make me worry like that next time, okay? Yeah, sorry about that. So then this must be... Yes, I am Joshua Astray. A pleasure to meet you, Father Graham. Ugh, even more handsome than I expected. And wait, you know me? I heard about you once or twice while keeping an ear open for what Estelle was doing. I heard how you helped Estelle when she was in need several times. Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. Hmm, it wasn't a big deal. So, if you two have made up, I won't say anything. Except, just don't leave your girlfriend in the lurch like that again, eh? Otherwise, some of us will take that as a cue she's single again. I will, keep that in mind. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Nothing, it's just a guy thing. Yes, it's nothing. Oh my gosh, he has like, like, like little chubby cheeks now. He's smiling. If it's something dirty, I can show you the girl thing we do with a stick in response. Pardon me, Your Majesty. Hey, it's Dad, I believe. Dad, Cassius, General Bright, General Bright, thank you for coming. Have you gotten the orders out to all the force? Have you gotten all the orders out to all the forces? Yes. I flew out here as soon as I was finished. I thought it was about time to come and do my duty as a father. What? Are you gonna spank Joshua? Bad boy! Bad. We spoke on the phone yesterday, but this is the first time we've met face to face in a while. Yes, it is. I'm sorry I made you worry. I knew the oath you made. I'm nearly as much to blame as you are. You needn't apologize, but I must do my duty. Ah! Oh. Whoa, wait, Dad! It's alright, Estelle. That's what you're supposed to do to a runaway son, right? Exactly. It looks like you understand now. Just how badly everyone was worried about you, hmm? Yes. It's just the sort of thing someone like me wouldn't realize, isn't it? Yes, it's a hard thing to truly grasp. No man stands alone, even if he tries his hardest to. He is affected by those around him. And conversely, he affects those around him simply through act of living. Even without meaning to, we form relationships, and in time, those relationships become bonds. Bonds. And a bond, once formed, never breaks. No matter how far we travel, no matter what path we follow, they remain in some form. Do you understand just how strong such bonds can be now? Yes, honestly, I underestimated them. I didn't understand how powerful they could all be. They could be at all. Joshua, if you learned that, then I think your little walking tour was worth it. Joshua, you damn fool, a fool of a son of mine. Welcome home. Cassius, Dad. Hmm. I might say half the foolishness comes from the parent myself. It's a lovely moment, Morgan. Come now. Pardon me. Is this... Yeah. I was like, Captain Schwartz, what is it? Your Majesty, sirs, there are massive groups of unidentified creatures near all 5 major cities. From the reports, we suspect they may be archaisms, but we're not sure. What? They've started moving. Also, we've received reports of herds of armored beasts and soldiers wearing red from every region. Local guard forces are engaged in fighting them back, as I feared. I should return to Hawkingate immediately. Also, Schwartz, there can't possibly be more. There is. We lack details, but there is some kind of abnormality is the only way to put it at the towers. The top of each tower has been engulfed in darkness. It's bizarre. What in the... I hate it when my bad feelings turn out to be right. Furthermore, a guard ship on patrol attempted to approach me, or attempted to approach one, but it began suffering catastrophic system failure as it approached and only barely managed to pull back. Orbital suspension. What about ground-based scouts? I've already dispatched them. No word back yet. Excuse me, Captain Schwartz. I have a report. The scouting units deployed to the towers have all been destroyed. It sounds impossible, but every squad was scattered by just one person. The reports are consistent. What? That can only be... Yes, only an enforcer could do that. Dad, the normal army troops have no hope of defeating them. Let me go. Excuse me, Joshua, but why are you trying to go out on your own? Did you already forget the promise we made? But Estelle, the society's on the move. As a bracer of liberal, I can't just sit back and ignore them. I'm going after them too, either way. Estelle. It isn't just Estelle either. I'm coming as well. I have my own personal reasons for wanting to confront one of them after all. As do I. Shara, Zin. Point is, you ain't the only one tied up in this. No running off without us, got it? That's right, Joshua. This is just the kind of time we all need to work together. The power of friendship at work once again. Hands in, everybody. Agate, Tita. Thank you, I appreciate it. Looks like you've decided then. Then allow me to make a formal request of the Bracer Guild on behalf of the Royal Army. I want you to investigate and resolve the situations at each of the Tetrasilic Towers. Bring the phenomena to a halt, and if possible, apprehend those responsible. Yeah, got it. The Guild accepts your mission, General Bright. Grandmother, will you lend us the Arsail? Huh? Your Highness. Certainly. This is a situation which demands haste. I was considering offering the Arsail regardless, but if you are asking yourself, does that mean you are ready? No, not yet. When I return the ship, however, then I will have an answer for you. Heh, very well. Liberal's wings of hope are yours to use as you see fit. Thank you very much. Julia, prepare the Arsail for launch, please. We must head to the towers immediately. By your command, my lady. And so Liberal fell into chaos, not seen since the 100 Days' War. Cassius and Morgan returned to Leiston Fortress and the Hawkingate respectively, to take command of the Royal Army. Meanwhile, Estelle and her friends headed for the towers which dotted the landscape using the Arsail. Received payment for facility infiltration. Payment in Mirror, 10,000. 4 BP. Current rank still C+. I didn't expect you to have to go back to Erebonia, Olivier. It is a bit out of the blue. No, to be honest, I was due back some time ago. Oh, he has a deeper voice because he's, I believe it's Troy Baker. At least I didn't look it up, but it sounds like him. And because I've played some of Trails of Cold Steel, I do have a suspicion as to why he has to go back. But I won't say. No, to be honest, I was due back some time ago. However, you, Estelle, so monopolized my time, I delayed my return for a while. I see, sorry, I guess it's my fault. Heh, not at all. Don't you worry your precious head over it. In return for my accompanying you hither and yon, I was able to reunite with my dear sweet Joshua after all. Ha, you're the same as always, Olivier. Say, Olivier. What is it? You... No, never mind. Thank you for taking the time to help Estelle on her journeys. Heh, I merely followed my whims. You need not be so guarded. Though, if you insist on passionate farewell kiss, well... Yeah, no, that's enough, thanks. Ha, can't you say goodbye seriously, at least once? Ha, I thought you would always have learned by now that I am always serious. Estelle, Joshua, Shara, everyone. You have great trials ahead of you, so be careful. Know that Olivier Lenheim shall pray for your success from the skies of Erebonia. Thanks, Olivier. Heh, you take care too. Stay safe, Olivier. If we get the chance, we should go drinking again. Next time we meet, try ditching the love-struck idiot act, alright? Goodbye, Olivier. Didn't know you very long, but it was a good time. See ya. Farewell, Olivier. Olivier or Olivier? Olivier, thank you for your help. Hey, Professor. Hey. Grandpa?
Hello again, friends. Tita, have you been a good girl?
Yep. Back up a sec, Gramps. Why are you here?
Well, as you may well have noticed, a fair bit's going on. They brought me on board a few days ago. Far more importantly, Estelle, Joshua. It does an old man's heart good to see you two back safe.
Ha, yeah, we managed it somehow. I'm sincerely sorry to have you worried, Professor.
No, my boy. You're back safe. That's all that's what matters. So the business at hand is the Tetrasilic Towers and that strangeness atop them. Looks like I'll have to throw this old back into another mystery.
Thanks, Professor. I was wondering too, do you have any suggestions for which tower we should start with? That's a good question. The closest are the Ambrol and Carnelia towers, but really they're all the same now. With the Arsail's speed, the distance doesn't really matter. My advice would be to prioritize targets where we have solid information on our enemies. Information like what? We received an update from the scout unit dispatched to Esmelos Tower. A masked man in formal white clothing appeared there. That must be that phantom thief guy. But what we heard back in the castle to be defeated by one man. Seems he has the skill to back up all that bragging he did. LeBlanc, the phantom thief. His specialty as an enforcer is in trickery, false image copies, shadow pinning, that sort of thing. Fighting him is going to be like fighting a riddle. That sounds ducky. Still, just knowing who the enemy is will make it easier than any other tower. Okay, let's head to Esmelos Tower first. As you wish. Engines, full ahead. Set course for Esmelos Tower in the Roland region.
kind of thinking how long I should stream for and how much longer I think the game will be. Like, assuming that we're gonna have a long dungeon we went through in the first game, and then a long fight, and then a long ending sequence. Probably another 8 hours to go. So I think I should go like a decent amount through this, and then get near to the end next week, and then finish off the game, and then have the rest of that time for the ending. Because the ending of the first game, phew, that thing was like 2 or 3 hours in itself, and that was just the ending. Like all the cutscenes and all the talking to everyone that you could do. Huh. And so ends the moratorium I placed upon myself. No, I may yet have one chance left, perhaps. Oh, wait! Ah, you two. Ah, they're gone. Didn't make it in time, huh? Oof. What ho, good reporters. Were you hoping to get on board as you did that dragon case? Yeah, and we heard Joshua was back. Ah, whatever. Dorothy, hurry up and grab a shot of the Arsail. If you use the long-distance lens, we should be able to get a usable shot. Aye, aye, sir. You've said your goodbyes? Such as they were to make, yes. How have your preparations come along? I managed to arrange everything with my uncle. As for Chancellor Osborne, he actually found the idea to be perfectly timed. Chancellor Osborne, who could that be? I know who he is because I've played a little bit of Trails of Cold Steel. It's not too much of a spoiler to say that he's a chancellor, obviously, so that's someone important, and they are from the Erebonian Empire, so kind of put two and two together. He does seem like the kind of man who would be well liked by Liberalians. Heh, this will make a grand processional. You have the nastiest hobbies. I can already see their shocked expressions in my mind. Haha, but that is a large part of my goal, my friend. And so, when next we meet, we shall be foes. Do not lose to the likes of the society, my erstwhile Liberalian allies. In order of who I think that we're gonna fight, if I had a guess, yeah, it would have been Blue Blanc, and then it'll probably be Luciola, and then it'll probably be Ren, and then probably the Direwolf guy. We've arrived at Esmalus Tower. Whoa, that was seriously fast. That wasn't even 30 minutes, was it? Yeah, sounds about right, yeah. We were about 3 times as fast as a big passenger airship. The engine, right. What's happening on top of the tower? Let me put it on the display. Dang, I wanna hang a monitor off the ceiling like that. That'd be cool. What the heck? Looks a bit like that black wave the Gospels emit, but static. Yes, but unlike the waves, it's confirmed to be the top of the tower. I wouldn't recommend we get close. Julia, how will we get to the surface? Unfortunately, the terrain is too rough to land the Arsail. We should be able to get close enough to lower the lift while hovering. Use that. The lift? The cargo bay elevator lift. It's normally used to load items onto the ship. Ah, okay. Now we just need to decide who should investigate the tower and who should stay in reserve. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members, which is Estelle and Joshua, of course. Oh, hmm. Okay, assuming we're gonna fight the other enforcers next, I'm gonna save Sherazard for Luciola. I'm gonna share the Dire Wolf guy for this guy, and I'm gonna save. I don't necessarily need to save anyone for Ran because the closest one to Ran is probably. Well, no, we'll save Tita because Tita and Estelle got really close to her. The only ones who aren't close are Agate, Chloe, and this dude. Okay, who do we want to save for who? I think for Ren, we will save her, Chloe, and for yeah, we'll save her for Chloe. I was thinking maybe we'll save um this guy for Ren, and then her for Luciola. No, yeah, we'll do her, Ren, Luciola, and him, Dire Wolf. I mean, I would like to put him in so we can start leveling him up, but that's okay. So this is Blue Blanc. So okay, Dire Wolf, Luciola, Ran, Ran, Dire Wolf, Luciola. Okay, so we can put him in. Because this guy doesn't matter. Okay, who's the lowest level? And I would put in Olivier, but he's not here anymore. Kind of want to put in her because I like her dialogue, but I really need to start leveling him up.
All right.
And
Great.
yeah, that's fine. Alright then, I'll be busy in the lab downstairs. If you kids need your orbments tuned or you need new quartz, come by. You bet. Right, remember you lot. We still don't know what the enemy's goal is. Have a care as you rush into danger like palms, you hear? Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna go take care of stuff. Or take care of our orbments. Once we're ready, let's get to the surface. The lift is in the cargo bay. Thank you for your hard work, blah blah blah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, we're gonna mix up the party and go check out what upgrades we can do for everyone. But this will be our party going forward, I think. Oh, can we talk to... You may disembark by using blah 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 blah. I expect good news from your fight. The goddess of fortune be with you. Plenty of space between us and the tower. Still, what the hell is that black wall-like thing? Causing those orbital field anomalies. I don't know. Just be careful with the ship, alright? So yeah, we can talk to Shara here if we want. Okay, it's been 2 hours, so I need to take a break and get up and stretch and that stuff. So yeah, if you've been hanging with me, please also take care of yourself, practice healthy gaming, get up and stretch, snacks, bathroom, all that kind of good stuff. It is about almost 5:50 p.m. my time. So I'll be back in 10.
Alright, I'm back. Hope your break went well as well. Hey, Sluta, that's cool. Your Highness, please take care of yourself. Hey, Josh, hold me up so I can feel like I'm flying. I mean, we technically are flying, but Jack, I feel like I'm flying every night in my dream. Uh-huh. Anyway, the commissary is open, and I've got everything you'll ever need, including ingredients for cooking. You need anything, just come see Casey. Um, oh man, that really took a bite out of our money. That's okay. I'm not sure like there's anything else we're gonna be using it on. Maybe there's someone who sells armor on this ship, armor and weapons. Uh, okay, let's make sure first. Buy ingredients. Okay, we're okay for now. Who's this? Ray, I don't remember you. I finally got some new crops growing in the laboratory. I heard the old man was up to something in here though, so I had to come over and see what was what. And the cat's here too. From what the old man's saying, I made the right choice. We're going to take on the problem headfirst, eh? Heh, this is going to be an exciting project. It's a great honor to be part of the professor's research staff. Do my best not to be the slow gear. I want this to be a good story for my little brother, Todd, back in Rouen. Antoine? Did someone from the central factory bring her aboard? Why is it that we always meet you when our lives are on the line, Antoine? Well, it is always good to see my favorite kitty. Ah, everyone. Looking to have your orbits tuned? Yes. Yeah, we are, but why is everyone gathered here, Professor? I was getting an opinion or two. To be honest, I found a base for a certain piece of equipment I'm developing. A certain piece of, Well, when you put it like that, I've gotta know. Sorry, but I can't speak more of it just yet. It's quite possible nothing will come of it, and I'm just a stubborn old fool. For now, look forward to getting something new soon, and wish me luck, eh? Memory check, okay, if you need to tune your equipment, blah blah blah. Uh, I've also got weapons and armor, so I should have most everything you need. Good. No. We have a lot of green. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Okie dokie. Essential factory made rod with a spiral grip. Karambit. Karambit. Small curved folding blade. It's so sharp it's hard to handle. Gallant sword. A segmented Okay. A segmented sword whip with a wave-shaped braid. Battle saber. A modern longsword standard equipment for the Royal Guard. Grambringer. A massive two-handed sword, hard to handle but destructive. Okay. Here, let's, GO2. Special model GO1 upgraded by Professor Russell. Thick gloves, or Gigantorm. Thick gloves built only for strength, inflexible but tough. Okay. Composite gear, a CF model automatic bow made from a composite alloy. Okay, we got all the best weapons, at least up until now. Let's start equipping them so we can start selling them off. Okay. Really? It only went up that much? 645 versus 854? I mean, he is the tanky guy. But dang, like... Nah, Chloe isn't much better on that front. So we know who the DPSers are. Um... Okay, take... You need a handsome, charming priest in your party. I'm your man. Okay, we'll put...
Ready?
her and him.
Shall we?
Equip. Okay, her DPS isn't that great either. Um, oh, do you need my help? Okay, we're gonna put in... the last
Leave
two.
to me.
Her and... Or him and her are the only ones we didn't put in. Okay. Put... this. She got some pretty good DPS. Him too. But it's funny, he's still, like, I don't... Is he as good as... Slightly better than Estelle. Okay, sell. Oh, this is actually better? Okay. $664. Agility and movement would go up quite a bit, and that's an acceptable loss in defense. Ceramic spikes. I hear what someone else says. Oh, oh. Time for me to join the team? Yes, so I can change up your gear.
Right.
Him.
This ought to perk you up.
Okay. 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 615. 670. 474. Her speed goes down a lot. Agility goes down a lot. No, she will keep this. Speed 35 down to what it will be. Hmm. Hmm. Went. Here, I want to check something first.
Ready? Together now.
Oh man, like the next hour is just gonna be me setting up this how I want it to be, isn't it? Okay, so I wish the stats changed just by going this. I don't have to like click it like that. Yeah, there was a lot of these games were like a little rough around the edges, but I feel from playing Trails of Cold Steel that they smoothed a good amount of those out. 35, 30, 29, 31. Yeah, I think I should give this to her. She's the healer. She should not die. Speed will go down, but that's okay. This one. Hold on, let's take that off. So her speed will go up. Man, but those items just cancel each other out. Um, what if I put this back on? It's gonna be. Uh, That's fine. Okay, for her, you, that, and yeah. We're approaching the end, so there's probably gonna be more assholes that have like status altering things. I would like to put like Gladiator CP up, but as a quality of life, it might be smart to put like prevent stuff, prevent confuse, prevent seal. Faint asleep, blind. Okay, and then you can have super magic protect. Okay, they're good where I want them to be.
Leave it to me!
Who can I double the long barrel? We should probably give the other long barrel to that one guy. Uh, prevents freeze. Yeah, let's go with her. Okay, ooh, that goes up quite a bit. His speed does go down some, but I think that's acceptable, considering he is also like tanky, and his movement is still pretty good. Like that's pretty significant. 614 to 664. That's acceptable. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I like this. 339. Prevents mute. Blood red gem. Seems like a good fit for him. But man, his speed's gonna drop a lot. Actually, let's up someone else.
Leave it to me.
All right.
What does he have? Protect. Man, his speed's gonna go down a lot, especially if I add what is it? This one? Yeah, speed's gonna go down to. Ooh! Okay, so yeah, he will take that. You will take. Hold on. 614, 51. $200 to $250. Oof, that might be worth it, but we're gonna have to compensate somehow. Strength. Fuse, seal, mute, petrify, freeze. Do I not have anything that boosts speed? Really? What is that question mark? Might not be worth it to have this. Does prevent mute, but he doesn't use. He rarely uses magic. Let's do this, and we'll put this, and we'll rely on teammates to like get him on status effect. We'll put that, and then yeah, 340, 100. Huh. Yeah, that's fine. Prevents, let's give him a nice cute little cat tail.
No problem.
All right.
He'll give you long barrel too. And long barrel. No, I'll give him something else. Doesn't need that much range. I mean, for that you got magic anyway. Um, this, I guess. Running out of good stuff. Oh, actually, that's change party. Okay, we are not gonna take these two because they're the highest
Shall we?
level. Okay, let's go check what kind of armor we can get for them. Okay, this is taking a while. It's also because like you're actually gonna probably use every party member, sort of like Final Fantasy X. So you want everyone to be good. In other RPGs, like you can roll with the same core group that you want, so you don't have to like build up your teammates or whatever, your secondary people, because you don't like them anyway. You're not going to use them anyway. And as much as I love like Chrono Trigger, you didn't necessarily have to like level up characters that you didn't like. I mean, all the characters were great, and I used them all personally. But like in Chrono Trigger, if like let's say you didn't like Frog, you could just leave them in hobo armor and stuff, and never use them at all if you want. After you use them in the story, but like towards the more end game stuff, like yeah, you could leave them at the base the entire time. Here it's kind of cool because like you split up your forces, you're like dividing and conquering, and you kind of have to use everybody. I really like that. Okay, let's make sure. Yep, we got some stuff we can upgrade. Okay. Sweet. Okay. That's done. Ooh, boy, does his ADF drop a lot. We already have this. Not as good as we already have. Agility goes up quite a bit. Defense goes up a good amount. But ADF... no, wait, not that one. This one. Movement down to 5, agility down to 15. That's not acceptable. That's not an acceptable trade-off for Estelle or for any of them really. Who's that, Kevin? No, it's okay. Okay. Let's do.
Let's do it.
You and
Oh,
you.
okay.
Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah, not good enough. Okay. I think this is a good investment for Agate. Okay, so we'll get one of these. $632. That's fine. Put the that. Man, our two tanks are gonna be slow as all hell. Okay, and we're putting in him and her because they're the lowest level. Okay, good. Everyone's good. That's a pretty decent jump in defense. Loss in agility sucks. Yeah, we will get that. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Wait, what were we gonna buy? Karam armor. Okay. Sell. Karam coat. That's why it was not as good. Okay. Okay, let's sell all of this. That's good enough. Okay. You get attack 4, and you get wait. Let's see. Let's give you get mind 4. Defense 4, HP 2. Ooh, we can boost his speed some. Yeah, I don't like having him that slow. I don't like how these stats are tied to these skills. I don't necessarily need him to have all these like magic skills. Earthwall, yeah, he was my Earthwaller in the first game. That's all he ever casted, Earthwall. Ooh, let's give her some more speed. I feel the need for speed. Um, Defense. For Phantom Pain, that sounds cool. Heaven's Eye. We don't need this anymore. We're not running around in the open world. This is still good. Let's give you Tier, La Tier Curia. Yeah, let's go with this. So they are loaded up. Actually, let's see if we can get even more good stuff. Ooh, it's gonna cost a lot. What do we have a lot of? We have a lot of this stuff. Kinda. We're okay for now. We'll make do. Evade, action. Cast. How come I can't put a defense one? Oh, right. It needs to match the slot. Okay, that's fine then. I don't necessarily need the EP boost, but I like having him with like space-time magic. Mind. Ooh, we could put defense. Earth Guard versus the blue. Nah, if we put defense, it'll bring down his offense a little bit. And I want to have a more purity of purpose. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Okay, Zin's HP is low, but that's because his level is much lower, so this is fine for now. Shield. 2. Attack. 3. Hit. 4. Movement. Mute? No, let's put something else. Oh, you can only put, dang it. Okay. Oh, then mute is fine. Why can't it be a different color? Okay, fine. EP4, evade 4, attack 3, mute. That's fine. Okay, that's all fine. And finally, we can move on. There you are. Hey, it's Faye. What are you doing aboard the Arsail? Old man Russell brought me along. He was worried about not having an engineering team along, so... Oh, okay. Right now he doesn't need me for much, so I'm helping out where I can. So, you guys want to use the lift then? Not just yet. Alright then, when you're ready, just say the word. Okay. Now it's closed. Okay then. Let's end. Right then. Okay then, just jump on the plate there. Okay. And down you go. It should be pretty stable, but try to avoid the edges. Right, time to take care of things. We should get to the top of the patrol of the tower pronto. Yes, something seems wrong, however. Does it? It's you guys. Are you the braces we were told about? Yeah, that's right. You're part of the scouting force? Yeah. I stayed behind to report the status of the tower to you guys. You were attacked by a masked man, right? Yeah, but that's not all. How the hell do I... It's the tower. It's off. It's off? How? I can't... You'll get it when you see. Come here. Check out the entrance. Okay, Tic-tacs. You in front. And you protect the rear. Yeah. Okay, and then like so. True disable. Upgraded disable now with overwhelming destructive power. A single target area. Ooh, I want to use this, but we gotta use the Kamehameha. It's more... It's it's more useful in more situations. Oh. Like, I don't remember it being that much more damage than Oral Blast and the Disable. Like using it against like regular mobs, like who cares? True Sever, Black Fang, all we got to do all attack, and he has the Black Fang. Okay. Okay, that's good. What the? That's... what? Some sort of field? A barrier? Or... It was like this when we arrived. When we tried to investigate, that guy in the mask showed up. Is the barrier blocking entry? The guy in the mask went in, so it's probably okay. I thought about giving chase, but my entire team's out of action. Man. Okay, leave this to us and get back to your squad. Understood. May Aidios guide your steps.
What in the... This is... Ooh, altered space. Okay, that's good. We don't have to go through the maze of the tunnel, it looks like, but we maybe have to go through like a gauntlet of like semi-bosses. Wait a second. We went into the tower, didn't we? Could this be spatial translocation? I believe we were sent elsewhere after passing through that field. Oh, come on, this is getting ridiculous. See, this is why I want to be able to use, like, other people, but... I need to level these people up. Oh, well. I mean, doesn't that mean there's no way to climb to the tower? Calm down, Estelle. If Blue Blanc came in here, there must be some way. You're right. Okay, let's go. Carefully. We see ya. Oh, it's not preemptive? Oh, well. Let's run. Haha. There we go. Okay. Broken Piece J. Okay, don't use wind. Scout type orbital droid that patrols the Esmelas Tower. Guard minion J, don't use wind. Use earth. Okay, use earth. Support type droid that patrols tower uses recovery arch. Oh, okay.
Guys, come on. Together now.
Right.
We're good to go.
Hey. I suppose I didn't need that, but I mean, you could have asked first.
Take him down!
Yeah. We're not done yet.
Yeah, they're gonna catch up in levels real good. Okay. Okay, SJ, Serious Doom. Still no wind. Mechanized droid that patrols Esmelis Tower. Attacks by hurling throwing axes, okay. How much HP? 2400. We might be able to take it out with just the 4 of us attacking. I just realized we don't have any ranged people.
Yeah. We're not done yet.
Zin learn true composure. The weight of the chest lid causes it to shear off its old hinges. Awkwardly, you put the lid back on and try to pretend nothing happened.
Piece of cake!
Oops. There we go. terminates all ambition, cancels. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh, I like this. Well, once we loaded up Chloe with all this magic, she's a lot more useful. She's not good for her craft skills, but magic, yeah, it's good. Oh, whoops! What did I press? Gosh darn it. Okay, screw it. I wasn't looking where I was pressing.
Take him down.
It sucks that that doesn't do damage anymore. Even a little bit would be nice. It's like, I already... Like, her craft skills already kind of suck. Now you make it even worse. Ooh, heals 3100? Nice. This is a solid team. It's very balanced. You got your DPSer with Josh. You got your balanced character with Estelle. You got your tank with Zin. You got your healer with Chloe. This is a nice group.
Clear. Not done yet.
Glam Choker. You've already looted this chest. You might have forgotten, but don't think you can just come waltzing back and apologize. Glam Choker. Oh, mute. Boop.
Piece of cake.
Hey, he's level 61 now. Oh.
We're not done yet.
Piece of cake.
Do I have... Pretty sure I have a, impede. No? Okay, that's fine.
That's that. Let's move out.
Hey. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. Khalid. That's a letter sandwich. That's what that is, or letter pasta. Khalid. As you close the empty chest, you weigh the pulses or pluses and minuses of staying in there to jump out and scare the next person who checks it. Oh, that's a pretty good jump. Like plus 30 or so. 30 to 40. A legendary sword that was lost for hundreds of years. Inside the chest, you find a tiny frog. You tap him on the head and he happily jumps away. Cute. Okay.
That's that. Let's move out. We're not done yet.
I think we'll go the other way first.
That's that then. Let's move out. done yet.
Oh wait. Oh, that is the right way to go. Okay, let's go this way first. Do 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 do.
Nicely done.
What? Monsters appeared. Oh, you gonna get it now. Actually, let's
Together now.
Got it!
Right.
whoops, wrong one.
Let's do this
Got
thing.
it!
Oh, that's a decent amount of health actually. Photon Judge. Security droid with powerful ranged attack. Okay.
Come on.
Oh, she's muted.
Right.
I think it was supposed to be weak against fire. Yeah, let's go with this.
Take him down!
Hey, over here! Yella.
You know what? I'm gonna put some sort of like anti-mute accessory on Chloe.
yet.
Zin learned Thunder God Kick. Chloe learned Licorice too. I don't know how you actually say that. Lichtgrace. Lichtgrace. Taiji Garb. Open the chest and see something you didn't notice first time around. Without warning, the chest slams itself shut. You cannot open it again. Hey, it's still open. It looks still open. Immersion ruined game. Devs, come on, you gotta go to that extra mile. The immersion, have the chest actually close. I'm just kidding. Like that way, if they did that, you might think if there's still stuff you could grab out of it. Okay, let's see. S-Break. Area large recovery, revives KO'd and heals 12,000. Which of your party members blocks entrances the best? Agate. Okay. Okay, so this is the way we're supposed to go. Oh wait, is there... Huh? There's multiple ways to go now? Dang it. You're gonna have me solve the puzzle. Wait, okay. That goes there. Oh, neat. Nothing in here, but wouldn't it be cool if there were? Yeah, it would. Okay, that's not useful now. Wish I could tell you this was full of items again, but no, it's empty. In the dust, you can faintly make out the imprint of whatever was in here previously. Blue Falcons. Nothing in here but the handprint of whoever took what was inside. Hey, your hand looks familiar. Okay, 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 Taiji Garb. Ooh. And his speed goes way up? Heck yeah. He's not a slowpoke anymore. Eastern martial arts garb adorned with the symbol of creation. Heck yes. Oh, so I came from over here, and there's like a thingy, one of these things on all of them. Which way is the correct way? The last time I saw something this empty, I was looking at my calendar. Ha ha ha. That quote cuts deep. Breaking news! There's nothing in this chest. More at 11. My cousin told me about you. You're a monster. Chest is as empty as you suspected it would be. Regina Garter. Empty chest opens with a groan. I guess it's tired of being opened over and over. Okay, okay, women only. Ooh. Movement and agility is down. But speed is up. Well, her speed is already pretty high. Let's give it to Slowpoke Slowperkison. No, she's not that slow. Ah, agility does go down some, but huh. Yeah, we'll put it on her for now. Kind of jarring how the camera angle changes after you fully teleport through. Time to get wrecked.
You ready?
Right.
Right, okay.
We're not done yet.
Okay, we already went through there. And this is the proper way.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Heard the playground that if you check a certain chest enough, it'll give you all the items and as much mirror as you can hold. You know what I could probably give him? Because all these dudes are like weak against fire. Faint sleep, freeze petrify. Let's give her is that my only anti-mute? Yeah, it's my only anti-mute. There we go. Faint sleep. Let's give you this. Because things here seem to be weak, mostly weak against fire. Hey, this is some sort of computer thingy, I think. Let's have a look. This should work. Whoa. It does seem to be some sort of computer terminal for viewing information. Let's have a look at the contents. Concerning the seal mechanism 1 of 4, my name is Celeste Osles. Osles? I am the defender of a seal mechanism and something man ultimately reached the timing of the Oriel. I'm just guessing. I have detected or defected or something to become a blank of blankety for blank blank to come for years to come to something something something. If you who read the message something to protect the blank, beg you something to the power is too great for we children of man to wield. When we blanket is something, Gehenna. Receive data crystal. What the heck good is this? It's basically unreadable except for the beginning. Though that Osles bit. Yes, it is the name of the royal family of Liberal. This may have been written by someone connected to us. That's true. It is possible that there's a connection there. Yeah, maybe. Well, it could be useful, so we should take it. Hey, it was a good decision taking Chloe. She got a weapon, and it has information related to her. That's good. Okay, so we came from there. Like that. Oh, another one? Is this just a big library? Seems like it. Let's do one more. Oh, it's just stuff. Okay. Alright, we're gonna end it here. I gotta go. But thanks to anyone who hung out. Appreciate it. Impulse. I should be playing more of this tomorrow. And then Saturday, Sunday, Persona 5 Royal. And then, like, Last of Us 2 and stuff. But yeah, thanks again. Having you here makes streams more fun for me in general. And helps motivate and encourage me to play the games I get rather than sitting in a backlog. You're more than welcome to hang out again in the future. Steam code thing is still going on. If you're interested, the info's below. Other than that, have a great rest of your day and take care.